Good morning. I've been up and at it this morning. I've got us some sunbeds in retreat, and I've filmed a little retreat video, which will be separate on channel, as we couldn't find any of them, could we, when we were looking. But you will see that we are in breakfast. The orders are in. Aaleya has gone for a two-tiered breakfast. She's got a starter and a main. So, do you want to say good morning and tell everyone what you've got?
Got pancakes for breakfast.
She didn't say good morning though, did she?
Morning. Got pancakes for starter, and then I've got breakfast.
And what have you got on your breakfast?
I don't know, I think I've got sausage, bacon, egg, beans, hash brown, tomato.
Splendid. So I've gone for a create your own breakfast, as I have done all week. Now I'm going to pause it here. Guess in comments how many sausages you think I've ordered today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many have you ordered, Aaleya?
5.
In my defence, they're only little. So I've got 5 sausages, 2 bacon, 2 beans, 2 poached eggs, and some fried bread, because it's his last day, and I'm going to make most of it. And then my parents have ordered a build your own breakfast, and Mum's also gone for a 2-tier breakfast. She's gone for special K before. Have you gone for a fry up?
Yes, full breakfast with mushrooms.
Full breakfast with mushrooms. Dirty mushrooms. But yeah, so after this, I'm going to, obviously we'll show you breakfast and everything as we usually do. I'm going to have a run through of the ship layout and deck tour. Aaleya is probably going to start a new book.
Yeah, I'm going to start a new book. I think I can read a book today.
She's going to start a new book. Challenge accepted. Can she do a book in a day? It's a sea day, so I reckon she can. It's very windy up on retreat at the minute. But yeah, so Mum and Dad are going to go down to Cruising Loyalty, because they're going to book another cruise, which is very exciting. Now, let's do a little segment here, Dad. So you were a first-time cruiser. What were your expectations? So, in fact, do 3 things that have surprised you and 3 things that you're underwhelmed with on cruise.
It's not full of grannies. The food's fantastic, and the cabin's fantastic.
And what were your preconceptions beforehand? Like, so what's made it better than what you thought it was going to be? What's made it better than what you thought it was going to be?
Probably touring around, I like that. Whereas with if you just book a normal hotel.
You've enjoyed the ports, haven't you?
Yes.
So this is what we always say. It's a really good way of seeing a lot of different places all in a week while still getting that hotel feel, because obviously you're in a cabin, you're getting waited on, you've got food included and things like that. So Mum and Dad are both first time cruisers, and I think after about 24 hours they were like, I want some of this.
And we've all said as well, like, there's so much entertainment on most of the time. I think last night there wasn't anything that we wanted to do, but there was still some fun. But every night there's 5 or 6 different things that we want.
Yeah, I agree. You could easily sit, and even if you don't want to stay out late, like we were back in room for what, 10:30 last night, but there was still enough to do until 10:30, and there were plenty to do afterwards. So no, we've had a thoroughly good week. Obviously we've still got a day to go, so it's not over yet by any stretch. It's just we've got a sea day today, but I could easily stay on for another week and go around Greek islands if I'm honest with you. But we will, like I said, after we've shown you food, I'll run through deck tour with you and show you where things are, and then I'll let you into what Mum and Dad's booked for their second ever cruise, and they'll be on their own. Scary. So yeah, show you what breakfast looks like. So Aaleya, here is the breakfast of dreams.
I think mine's the only one that's right.
Yeah, I know. He's had a bit of a mare this morning. So you got black pudding, tomato, hash brown, poached egg, sausage, bacon, and baked beans. You would have, let's be honest, if you were being critical, you'd have preferred your bacon a bit more crispy, but that's just your preference, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then mine has come. This is the breakfast of dreams, people. 5 sausages, 2 bacon, but it looks like 3, 2 poached egg, and beans. How is your breakfast going down, Aaleya?
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, I think the breakfasts have been really good in here, don't you?
Yeah.
Mum's had her egg missed off at order, but one thing I will say is if they do miss things off at order, they do always put it right and they'll bring it. But yeah, so I've been loving breakfast this week. Oh, look at that. 2 minutes later, the egg shows up. Perfect. So yeah, we're going to tuck into this now. We will let you know the reviews, see if there's any hiccups afterwards, and I'll get on with my deck tour. So, I hope you can hear me properly because it is very, very, very windy. So I have put my mic on, I've put the muffler thing on as well. So I'm going to start you up on top deck. We're just going to have a basic run through so you can get an idea of where things are. I'm not going to go into detail with everything, and I'm not going to go into every single restaurant, but at least you can get an idea on location. So I'm going to start you on deck 19, which is the highest deck, and if I just put you through out of here, you'll see, look, we are literally at top of ship. So I've just been warming up in golf net. So you've got a basketball net in here. I'll just pop that through there for you. There's no one in that at the minute. And you've got a little golf net in here, but the choices of golf clubs are not very good. So this is called your sports deck. Now obviously you can have a look out to see if you want. So I'll just shove you through there. It's very windy up here. I don't know if you can get through here or not. I don't think you're supposed to be able to, but let's see if we can fit through this gap. There we go. Beautiful. Not put enough pounds on just yet then. So as you can see, there's nothing else up here on deck 19. Oh, there is another golf net here. And let's see if they've got a better selection of golf clubs for anybody that wants to swing one. No, they're all very good if you're left-handed. So golf net's no good. So like I said, this is deck 19. There is a few sunbeds up here, but it is super windy. So if you're in port, brilliant. If you're not in port, and it's a windy day like it is today, that is not for me. So that, people, is your deck 19. So on back at ship, you've got on decks 18, 17 and 16. You've got like a terrace pool and terrace bar area, so that is basically a pool and a bar that just overlooks back at ship. And then to get out, you have to drop down to deck 15, which is where you'll find Venice and your Verona, and they are your buffets. So they're open on either side, so one's either side. It's your Verona, I think. Yeah, it's your Verona that turns into the beach house at night, as you can see. And then you just come here, and this is a menu for you. We're going here tonight, so I'm really excited for this one. And then the other side turns into Epicureum, which is your Venice. And then through day, depending on what time it is on your horizon, you'll find this is where you'll find your buffet. So I'll just do you a walk through of the buffet just so you can get an idea of what layout it is. So straight out of your buffet, you've got the Aqua pool and Aqua bar. So these are towards still classed as after ship. You've got like a little bit of protection up here. So this is across decks 15, 16, 17. As you can see, it's all tiered up. But yeah, they do some really nice drinks here. Obviously all your drinks for your drinks packages are included if you've already got them. But this is a nice area, plenty of sunbeds. Not necessarily too many on deck 15, but if you go up to 16, 17 and 18, there is plenty of sunbeds up there. So this is where your Aqua pool and Aqua bar is. And also one thing to mention is sometimes in your Aqua pool and at your Aqua bar, they have this big, if you can see it, this big TV screen here. And they will have movies on, so on a night time this turns into a movie theatre, and all these sunbeds are exchanged, they're piled up and exchanged for chairs on deck 16. So it's a cool little area this. It's one of the bigger pools on ship, I would say, and there's a lot of like shallow water on areas for people to sit in, like graze. But yeah, it's pretty busy around here today, as you can imagine, as obviously it is a sea day. I should have really done this walkthrough on a port day, but we've been that busy on our port days apart from yesterday, and then we just wanted to get back and chill, so there's not been really any other time to do it. But yeah, so your aqua pool and your aqua bar, and then your cinema is on deck 15, and sunbeds on 16 and 17. So just round this corner where that guy's gone there is your aqua pool and aqua bar. Then you come round here and you have the coral pool and coral bar. So you've got, this is where your pizzeria even. They do pepperoni pizza, margarita pizza, and other pizzas available on request. And you've got an ice cream thing here as well. So I'll just have a walk down here. This is another similar size pool to your aqua pool, and again, this is set across decks 16 and 17. I would say this is probably more of a, not a party pool, but this is where they'll have the music, because you can hear in the background, and there's always like a DJ set up here, or this is where animation goes on. So this is your coral pool and your aqua pool, set on deck 15, 16, and there is some beds on 17.
I've always admired those who just do it, and they conquered their fears. They fall back down and they keep getting up, and they try to steer clear. I'm afraid, I'll admit, what if I'm stuck?
So they do have these little signs everywhere, as you can see. We what's on what deck. So obviously we're on deck 15 now. So everything on deck 15 that is available to get to is, as you can see, you would have to go out of here and turn right. So we are here, we're going to drop down to 14 and pick up, no we're not actually, we're going to carry on and we're going to do across to Aqua. I've just told you a little porcupine actually. So we started here on terrace, we walked through the buffet to Aqua, the screen and the pool, the pizza and ice cream, poolside grill and coral pool and bar, and we're now at these lifts. So we're literally already at front at ship, and these are just cabins. So that's how small this ship is. So I've literally walked 3 sections that must be 10 metres or 15 metres apart, and you've gone right from back at ship to there is nothing else in front here because these are all cabins. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'll go up a deck to show you Breakers Bar. Actually, I'll show you that at end because I'm going to be going to retreat. So I'll drop down and I'll show you all the things on deck 7.
You stay here by my side. All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be.
So we're now on the Promenade deck, and if you come out of the lifts, turn right, you get straight to the Playhouse, which is the theatre on board. So again, you've always got these maps saying where you are. So we're right at the front. The only thing you've got under that is the Camilla room, and then there's more like beds and washing facilities. So we're now going to walk through the Glass House, the Blue Bar, through to Malabar. I'll show you where the Sindhu, the Indian, is, and then right at the back you've got one of the main main bars on board where all the night entertainment is at Manhattan. So I'll show you as we walk through.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if...
So we are now coming to the main atrium, and this is spread across 2 decks, deck 6 and 7. Obviously we're on deck 7. So if you come out of the Glass House and you take a right, you're going to go straight into Blue Bar. That is just a little bar with a piano. If you can see around here, the bar's over there, but there's very limited seats in there, so it's not a very big bar. You have got a couple of shops up here where they do all your aftershaves and things like that. So obviously it's a sea day, so they've got these pop-up little stalls as well, but this is your atrium. So just an example, in your shops for your duty free, you've got all your big brands like Dior, Chanel, Clarins, Estee Lauder. You've even got some GHGs if you've forgot your straighteners. But that is obviously just near Atrium. They do have your men's stuff as well. So you've got your Tom Ford, Armani, Hermes, Issey Miyake, beautiful Issey Miyake. Love that one, guys. But yeah, we're going to walk forward now into Malabar. As you will have just seen in Malabar, it's quite deceiving actually. It looks like it's a small bar, but it's not that small. That's mainly a nighttime bar. As you've just seen, there is something going on, and I think it's a P&O shore experiences little section. So people that are staying on ship for another week, they're just going through all shore experiences that are on next week. You walk out of Malabar, which is just, I'm just turning around, which is just through there. And then you've got your photo gallery section here, so any photos that you have on like celebration night or anything like that, that's where you can get them. So next up, we have one of the signature dining restaurants, Sindhu. As you can see, it's just down there. Everything is pretty much well put together, and it's very close because it's, like I say, it's not that big of a ship compared to some of them. And outside every restaurant, you'll have what the dress code is for the night as well. Tells you that they're not permitting this venue. It's evening casual, so there you go. This is Sindhu. So just showing you as a walk through Sindhu. A lot of people rave about Sindhu, they say it's really good food. That is one that you don't have anything towards it. So for example, when you go to Beach House, you pay an upcharge of like £2.50 for fajitas, for example, or £10 for steak. That place is purely pay as you go. So I think it's like £13 for like a lambuna, for example, or I mean, I'll just go over and have a look rather than making it up. So as you'll see in that menu, South Indian style duck $10.75, chicken korma $10.75. So yeah, so obviously to find Sindhu, come out to Atrium, walk straight down here, and Sindhu is on your right. So now we're going past the station for the photo gallery, and we're about to hit Manhattan Bar. So as you will have seen, as I said earlier, we're back at ship already now, and we've just literally walked through 2 sections. So you find yourself at Manhattan. This is where they've got bingo on today, and it's a mega £5,000, people, 5,000. But this is where a lot of your entertainment is on a night. So they did country and western night, they did rock night, everything's here. It's a very, very busy bar on a night. There's quite a lot of seating though. You've got main bar here, you've got all this seating round edge. There's a lot of waiters on in here, and we've seen quite a few waiters that are having a great time. So this is one of the places that we've spent most times on a night. They do look like they have some of the kids club stuff in here, from Turtle Tots. So there is 2 kids clubs on board, Creative Waves I think is one, and Turtle Tots, obviously for your respective age groups. But this is, I'll just turn you around now and I'll show you this how close to back at ship you are. So that, people, is Manhattan Bar. So we're just heading out of the Manhattan Bar. So if you are in Manhattan Bar, your nearest toilets are where these cleaners are in front of you. The toilets out of the bar. So you'll just come straight to the stairs. So to get off this floor, you'll either drop down in lifts or you'll go straight across, which will take you right to Sindhu. So as you can see, we've ticked off everything on deck 7. Let's get down to deck 6. I'm actually going to walk downstairs as well, because Me and Aaleya this holiday, I've made an effort of walking downstairs. We try to walk up as many as we can, but it's good for you, good exercise. So let's get down to deck 6. So as you can see, we're on deck 6. It's very, very differently spread out.
It looks.
Hiya, sir. No. Interrupted there as Captain come up to me and said, "You're lost," bless him. But I was saying, no, I am just doing a ship video for YouTube. So that was nice for him. But yeah, so as you can see, you can't get through to these from there, and that's because these restaurants go all the way. So this is the one, Oriental, is where we had set dining. Oh. This is where we had a set dining for, because we didn't book we booked a saver package, so we would have had this all week at 6 o'clock, 6:30 and 8:30, but we decided to ask them to get put to freedom dining, which they managed to do, so then we can book anything. But this is where the set time restaurant is. It's on deck 6 right at the back. So to get to these two where we've been eating all week, we'll have to go up a deck, walk past Sindhu again, and drop down a deck. So we'll do that now. So just as I'm going back past, I thought I'd get you a price list for photos, because there were loads of people here when I come last time. But these are your photo prices. We'll get that, there you go. It's pretty bad. There you go. So they're not cheap, definitely not cheap. But if that's your kind of thing, that's what you're into. So like I said, we're heading back past these, we'll be turning left and dropping down a level to your Peninsular and Meridian or Mediterranean restaurant. I'll show you when we get there. This is where your Peninsular restaurant is. This has been one of our favourites this trip just because it's on a handy deck, Peninsular. We've never really struggled for a table, and every day they will have all your menus are what's on at breakfast, dinner, well actually just what we call lunch, dinner and night time, and then it's always got if there's any extra things on, so because it's a sea day they've got these on. So that's where your Peninsular is, and then if I pull you over to the map, all you need to do to get to the other one, the Meridian, is drop down a deck, and it's exactly where we are. So from here, all you would do is come out of here, head to the stairs, drop down a deck, and that's where it would be. So moving back into Atrium on deck 6, obviously we had it from deck 7 before, we're now on deck 6. This is one of the busiest areas on ship, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. You've got another store over there that sells menswear and women's wear, but branded stuff. So you've got like Lacoste, Superdry, and there is some real bargains in there. I saw a Superdry gilet for $30 the other day, and that's normally retailing at about $80. So there is some bargains on. As you can see on deck 5 on Atrium floor, there's a little dancing class going on, so there's plenty of them, and it does get busy as you can see. Behind me, you've got a bag shop and Pandora and Swarovski, so this is quite popular for your ladies, and it's all tax-free. So Aaleya's seen a very nice Ted Baker bag in there, and it would not surprise me if she ends up with it by the end of the week. But yeah, and then next door is your tax-free, duty-free, alcohol and cigarettes. You will order it there, and then you'll pick it up on your disembarkation day as you leave the ship. So yeah, plenty going off in this area on deck 6. So as we're moving through deck 6, you've got your reception area here on your right. In terms of relevance to everything else, that's your atrium area that I was just on about. So reception, and then as you walk into here, you're going to go directly into casino, which partners up with Brodies. So you've got a standalone roulette machine here with all your games that I did a walkthrough other day. So you've got actual roulette tables, you've got you've got 3 blackjack tables, and then you've got some machines that I've never heard of before, and some machines that I have heard of before. It's a small casino. It was very, very busy last night, but I've never seen it packed where you can't get on a machine. So if you're fancying a gamble on board, which we're probably going to do tonight, you're probably always going to get on a machine. Your cashier desk is at back here, so that's where you'd pick up your tickets for races night. But it looks like there's some sort of quiz going off in Brodies. So as you come through here, Brodies is just to your left here, and I'm not going to film it, I'm just going to do a walkthrough so you can see.
Okay, down to our final 5. Here is 16. Sir Frederick Laker founded the first no-frills airline. What is it called? Sir Frederick Laker founded the first no-frills.
So coming out of Brodies, as you can see, you've got another level to theatre. We've actually not been in theatre this week. Mum and Dad have, and Tim and Charlotte have. This is on deck 6 still. So as I've just done a walk through of Brodies, it's very busy, so I weren't going to film in there. But one thing I will say about Brodies is we've spent a lot of time in that bar this week. You know, good beers, good selection, good vibe. It's such a good place, and obviously they've got your sport as well. They do a lot of quizzes in there, and it's just opposite the casino. So let me see if I can get into the theatre for you, just to show you. The doors might be shut, but I'll have a look. See if we can get in.
Third couple.
Oh yeah.
You put your Christmas presents under the tree if you have any.
So it looks like they're just doing rehearsals at the minute, but yeah, this is the size of the theatre. So
Go to the turkey.
it's funny watching them do all rehearsals because they're literally just making it up as they go along.
Everyone.
But yeah, there's a fair amount of seating. You've got your disabled seats here as well. These doors are shut, but I've managed to get up here. Sneaky, sneaky. So, if you wonder why I'm talking quiet, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so I do apologise. But yeah, only thing left to show you is the upper decks near the retreat where we're going now. So come along. It's worth mentioning, the only thing that you would go up to deck, down to deck 4 for would be for tender embarkation. So if you're on a tender, that's where they'll put it on deck 4. But we're just ending up to 15 now, and then from there we'll go up to 16, which is where your spa is, and I will show you. So, as you can see, I'm now back in the retreat, so I hope that's been a nice little walkthrough for you. As you could see there in gym, there's plenty of equipment, there's loads of machines, so plenty that you can get on. And obviously we're in retreat now, but very similar to all other decks. You've got retreat here, and then X, X, X. So on the retreat, I'll just poke you through here. So you've got another sunbathing deck there. And then if you drop down a set of stairs, it takes you back to the aqua pool and the bar where they have all the entertainment on. So yeah, there's not a lot to this deck tour really, because there's not really a majority of things to see, you know. Once you've got the hangar where everything is, it's very much all on the same level. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's just same. So you can't really go wrong on this ship, but I hope it's given you an insight into what things do. If there's any extra cost for things, how much things are, and location, everything is very easy. So yeah, that's your quick ship tour upon Azura. I'm going to chill and retreat for a bit now. So it is 12:41. We've had an hour or so at retreat, haven't we?
I'm about 50% through my book.
50% through a book. We're just heading in for some dinner night, main dining room. Well, there is no doubt what I'm having. I'm having a southern fried chicken sandwich because that's the only thing I like. But we are going to head to cruise sales afterwards because my mum and dad want to book an holiday. So yeah, it looks very quiet actually in dinner, because I think a lot of people skip lunch, if I'm honest.
A lot of people had a late breakfast today as well, because it was open until 10.
Yeah, and if they don't skip lunch, then they'll head to a poolside bar or one at pizzerias, which you haven't been to pizzeria, have you? But yeah, let's get in here now and get some food. So, Aaleya, well, everyone's dinner's come, to be fair, but I forgot to order mine with outsource, so that's on me. Do you want to turn your sandwich around, Aaleya? Let's have a look at the middle of it. Now, one that's on your plate, love. There you go. So it's a southern fried chicken burger with lettuce, tomato and mayo. And she's halfway through it. I forgot to film it. What are you saying?
It is actually, it's really nice.
What are you saying out of 10?
7.5.
So getting it 7.5 out of 10. You enjoying yours, Dad? You enjoying yours? Yeah. It does come with these chunky chips as well, but Leah's at all hers. She didn't even serve me one of them. And then she put vinegar on them so I couldn't have any. So, you are? She's laughing at me, charming. So, yeah, I'll show you when mine comes. So, finished up dinner. Beautiful server. Went and got me another one. And it was a really nice chicken burger, actually. You enjoyed yours, didn't you? You are? Yeah. I'm going to give that, for what it were, I'm going to get a 7.5 out of 10. Beautiful. I am absolutely stuffed now. I mean, I did eat 5 sausages this morning at breakfast, but I'm not eating another thing until tonight. Aaleya, mum and dad have all got jam roly-poly coming with custard, but I couldn't eat another thing. So we'll show you what that's like when we come. Thank you, mate, yeah. So yeah, we'll show you what jam roly-poly looks like when it gets here. So, the P&O lot strike again. I said no dessert, and look what come out, a dessert. So what I've done is I give Aaleya a chunk, Dad's got a chunk, and Mum's got a chunk, because I am the pudding pusher. So, Aaleya, how was your jam roly-poly?
Quite nice. Yeah. I'd say it's a solid 6.
Solid 6. So I think we need to do. We'll do a roundup tomorrow on the scoring, because if I said something with a 6, I think it's bang average. Whereas Aaleya says something's quite nice and it's a 6. So realistically, if Aaleya ever gives you an 8+, you're laughing. It's like gourmet food. Mum thinks it's an 8, and what are you saying, Dad? Out of 10? 8. And I'm going to give it a 10 because I didn't have any. So that's why. Extra big portions, courtesy of the pudding pusher. That is me. So we have just come out of dinner. Dinner was lovely, really enjoyed that. And we've just been to Cruising Loyalty and Purchases. And these two have just booked a new cruise, haven't you, for 2027? So they'll be off to Canaries alone. So we'll see how that ends up. But we're just going to head back up to Retreat now, going to chill for a bit, getting pool on that before heading back to the room, packing and then getting ready for tonight. So
Can't go to 16.
No.
I think it does.
So we will see you later. So we are just walking back to the room after a sun-kissed day. You've been sat in sun all day, haven't you?
I have, it's been lovely. I've nearly finished my book, I'm on 85%.
She only started this morning. So no, we've had a good relaxing day, haven't we, to finish off holiday.
Nice.
We've just been reminiscing actually. We've just had such a good week. Like the ship itself, it's been decent. It's not quite the Iona, but it's been lovely.
Yeah.
But the itinerary has just been amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah.
If they could switch out Taranto and put a different port in, it'd probably be one of the best itineraries you could do. But you've got to have one port that you don't love so much, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
And that were it. But Dubrovnik, Montenegro and Corfu were all amazing. We've had such a good time. So, yeah, just heading back to the room now. We're going to do a bit of packing. We are going to get changed, get showered. We've got beach house tonight, haven't we? So that's exciting. Something else to look forward to.
Next year, 2027.
Oh, is it? They don't have to go far to look then, did they? But yeah, so we've got another nice meal tonight, and then we're going to see a show on at Manhattan Bar, and then probably up at what? 7 o'clock tomorrow.
We've got to be meeting at 8:30.
So yeah, but I'm going to try and steal some.
I don't know.
I'm going to steal one last minute breakfast
I
if
don't
I
know
can.
if it's on.
Well, we'll have to find
I
out.
don't think it is.
Alright, she said it 3 times, she don't think it's on. But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get sorted and changed and showered in the room, and we will touch base with you when we are ready to go out tonight. So, this camera is not doing justice how sunburned we are, is it?
I'm so sunburned, I can't even show you.
She is
Wait,
literally.
I can show this bit. Can you see?
Oh no, Cleo. So we are just ready to go out, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are off to Brodies and then...
Half packed. We're half packed.
Well, actually,
Well,
probably,
pretty much packed.
Yeah,
There's just
pretty
a few
much
bits
packed.
tonight we need to put in.
I've got bags under my eyes because I'm knackered. It's all going to
I'm so
party.
tired.
And then, so we're going to Brodies now, gonna have a beer, and then we are off to Beach House.
Them lights have just turned on.
She doesn't even pay any attention to these.
Yeah, we're going
lights.
beach house, we're going in Brodies, it sounds busy. Ciao, Bella.
Bye bye. So we have just come out of Brodies bar. We've got a drink in hand. Aaleya's just paying zero attention as usual. We are just gonna head up to Beach House now. I'm really excited for this though. I am starving. It's now 2 minutes to 8. And I ain't had nothing to eat since 12 o'clock, so we are looking forward to this. So once again, we will show you the menu, show you what we get, and give you a little food review, because we're getting different things tonight, so we'll see you at Beach House.
So we're just walking through and they have films on up here, and look what it is! It's alphabet!
It's alphabet!
It's not alphabet, it's alphabet.
Linda!
Get Linda, toss. Ah, sad we ain't got time to watch this. I love this film.
We'll watch it when we get home though.
Okay, bye.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name.
So, you'll have just seen a picture at menu, or sorry, I'll tell a lie, you'll have seen a video at menu. So obviously if you are not new to the channel, you will know that we came here on the second night, and we've been here twice on another cruise, and when we go on our next P&O cruise next September, we'll probably come another 2 times, because we love the Beach House, don't we, Aaleya? She said yeah, because she hadn't turned the mic on. Turn it on then. I'm good for drinks, thank you. Yeah, thank you. But I'm gonna have the chicken wings for starters. They do come with a mac and cheese chips and roasted garlic aioli. And Aaleya has told me I should have.
I've got a microphone now.
She's got a microphone now.
I'm gonna have.
Wait, I have not finished. I will turn it round on you in a minute.
I'm gonna have his mac and cheese bites.
She's having mac and cheese bites, people. I'm going to have the fillet. I was going to have the fajitas, but we have fajitas a lot at home. And, spoiler alert, if you don't already follow us on socials, we are off to Florida in 3 weeks, and I'll have fajitas there. So I will come back to you when Aaleya's ordered her food. So Aaleya, do you want to tell the lovely viewers what you have gone for?
Well, I think what I have asked for is nachos with no guacamole with the chicken and the steak with chips. So we'll see what I do with it.
And as my dad mentioned the other night, it's the steak that you've got to cook yourself.
It is.
Are you ready to cook?
Absolutely.
Right, we'll show you when food comes out.
So,
As the same as the other day, my chicken wings of coffee. It comes with some carrots and celery. And what is the sauce, Aaleya?
yeah, like a garlic sauce.
The garlic sauce. And then you have gone for nachos.
I asked for no guacamole, but I got no jalapenos.
She got jalapenos, so she has no guac. They are £1.75 upcharge, I think.
You only pay if you add the chicken.
You only pay if you add the chicken, and you've added the chicken, so £1.75. So I'm going to tuck into this now, and we will give you a review of the afterwards. So Aaleya, how was your starter of nachos?
It wasn't as good as the other night because it had guacamole on it. Then I had to scrape the guacamole off and put it in the tub because I don't like guacamole.
But apart from that, how was your nachos?
Yeah, they were good.
My chicken wings were just as good as the other night. They were quite spicy tonight, actually, and I am feeling it on the old tongue. But I am certainly ready for a bit of steak and prawns.
I can't wait.
Part of me does wish I could have added nachos to that, but you can't beat a
Nachos or
fillet.
fajitas.
So we'll show you when food comes out. So food has arrived, and as you can see, we've got the hot plate. We've got 8 ounce fillet with some prawns and some Cajun fries. And tonight, Aaleya has the same food, don't you, love? She does. So we're going to tuck into this now. I'm going to get it while it's hot, but we'll give you a review of it afterwards, but it looks lovely. So, we are just at a beach house, and I'll go first this time actually. I thought it would be beautiful. I really enjoyed my wings. I really enjoyed my steak because I cooked it myself. And my prawns, but they were very garlicky tonight. Not complaining, but they were very garlicky. But to say you pay $11.50 for it in first place, and then what I got tonight is in a $9.50 upcharge, I'm gonna give that, considering what it is and where you are, middle of the sea, a 9 out of 10. Over to you, Aaleya.
I preferred nachos the first time because it had guac on them, but they were really good.
Yes.
And I think that steak is probably the best meal I've had on board.
Yeah.
They were really good. I only ate the steak. I'm so full.
Manjaro Queen. Oh, Miss Manjaro over here. But what are you giving it?
8.5.
So I suppose what we're saying is,
Bucket.
whenever you are...
F-I-B-I. Comment below if you know what that means.
True that.
You might not be able to comment that, actually.
Yeah, you probably can't
YouTube will
comment
probably
that.
stop you.
It will. But what we're saying is, if you're ever on board a P&O ship, you might as well book it because you literally don't have to spend what we've spent. You could get... what could you get for starter? You could have the wings, you could have tacos.
You only pay for the chicken. Your mum and dad had a whole chicken to share. That were like $5.95, I think. They enjoyed that, yeah.
But they had theirs separate to us tonight. We had a little date night, didn't we?
They were finishing as we left.
Yeah,
We came in, sorry.
Literally. But you could literally go in there, just pay your $11.50 and not even spend another penny, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So from us, it's definitely recommend to the beach house. So we... She's making me laugh.
I literally just stood here.
Right, we're back in room. It's probably been such a quiet day, so we're probably going to put this vlog and tomorrow's travel home in one because we've not done out today, have we? Let's be honest.
I nearly read my book.
She's read a full book.
No, 85%.
Oh no, to be fair, I've done a deck tour.
Yeah, you did, but
I've done
I
a deck
read my
tour.
book.
Well, she sat on her ass, yeah.
I think we're going to show you around the room as well, but I just need to sort it out a little.
Yeah, we're not going to show you around room this second, but I'm 99.9% sure I did a deck tour, a room tour on first day.
But when he did the deck tour, he said there wasn't a separate place for the Epicorium, and there is a separate
And
place
there
for
is,
the
yeah.
Epicorium. He didn't do good looking. Use your eyes.
Give me a fist in a minute. Anyway.
Report
I don't know why you're making me laugh, stop. Right, sorry, we're talking shit, we're knackered. So yeah, I had a really good trip. We'll do a summary, probably in airport tomorrow. Good night. After beach house, we headed to Brodies. Funny thing for you actually. So I said to Guy when we got into Brodies, I said, "Hey mate,
where's Mr. John Smith?
By any chance have you seen Guy who always orders John Smith's?" He goes, "Oh yeah, we're in with Mrs. ordering a Zinfandel about 30 minutes ago, he'll be back." Lo and behold, in he walks. That's me dad. He has drunk about 60 pints of
John Smiths are going to think, oh my god, sales have gone through the roof.
Yeah. What's happened on Azura this week with John Smiths? My dad rocked up, that's what happened. But yeah, so...
We'll let you know how much we've spent as well in the morning.
Yeah, I think it'll be about 320 quid at a guess, which isn't too bad, considering it's a sun cruise and we've both had some drinks this week, haven't we? And to be fair, we've had 2 paid for meals as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so with that being said, we're going to call this a day. Might roll it into tomorrow, and we will see you in the morning on the way to Valletta.
Ciao!
We will show you the disembarkation process as well.
Ciao.
Bye.